Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to find the perfect tensions for you. So obviously this is all based on your turning style. If I did a video on my tensions, it probably would not help any of you guys at all. So to really get an idea of what your turning style is, or like, you know, what tensions you like, you have to take your main 3x3 and your main of a non-cubic event. Because what this is going to do, the 3x3 is going to help you with most of your n by n events. For you, bigger cubes might be different, but usually it's the same. So you want to take your main 3x3. Whoops, I just dropped one. And you want to just mess around with it and just think of some words in your head to describe it compared to some other cubes that you have. So like right now I can tell that these have strong magnets because if I look at a normal 3x3 with normal magnets like the YJMGC, then I'm going to notice that these aren't as strong as these. So these must be pretty strong. And this is frosted, but that shouldn't matter too much in your turning style. So, yeah. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera. I have not done this in a while. Anyway. So yeah. You just want to come up with some words in your heads. So like for me, I think this is loose. To find out if it's loose or tight, you just kind of pull it apart like this. You don't want to like take out the pieces, but just kind of do it like that. If some of the pieces do pop out, then that means it's way too loose. And it shouldn't be that loose for anybody's turning style because that's not a good thing. Because then you have a higher chance of popping. So right now, mine's pretty loose. That's how I like it. If yours is pretty tight and that's how you like it, then that's good. Then you want to look at maybe something like your 4x4 for just for example for big cubes, or 5x5 or up, and do the same thing. And it's obviously gonna be tighter the bigger the cube, but yeah, you know. And also think of words like dry or smooth, rough. If you like a lot of lube in it, you might want to consider that as well. And really just know what your cube, you know, feels like. Think of a lot of descriptors for your cube. And then for your non-cubic event, I would choose something like Megaminx, because it's a bit like 3x3 and most people have it. But if you don't have a Megaminx, then I would do Pyraminx. And Pyraminx is a bit hard because there's not really, I mean, you can tension it, but it's not something that you'd usually tension. So that's why we'd want to go with Megaminx, because it's more like a 3x3, and the tensions aren't all whack. But with Megaminx, it's a bit hard to tension because there are so many sides that you could have one side that's like really loose and one side that's really tight. I don't have one that's really tight, but there is a difference on each side because you're never going to get the screws exact. But as long as it feels nice, like this doesn't have any magnets and it's pretty loose, and it's just the way I like it. Also think about how you solve. So like on a 3x3, if you go efficiency over TPS, then you're probably going to like slower cubes, because the faster they are, if you're trying to turn efficiently, you know, it's just kind of sometimes yeah, like that. But if you like fast cubes and you can control them enough and you shoot for TPS, then you're gonna like loose cubes, because the looser it is, the faster it is, unless you put a lot of lubricant in it. So really, once you find out what you want on a cube, and you have this cube that you want to tension, you obviously go ahead, take the center caps off, and loosen or tighten them. I would not loosen them too much or tighten them too much, but I wouldn't loosen them too little or tighten them too little. It's kind of like a trial and error type thing, but if you loosen them too much, the pieces are going to pop out when you go to do this. But if you loosen it too little, you're not going to feel a difference. So it really does depend on trial and error, because once you find that right tension, you're going to want to switch it to other cubes, but you're going to have to go back and forth. So like, okay, this feels like that, so this does not feel like that, and I want this to feel like this. So I gotta trial and error with this and compare it to this. But since this has weaker magnets, I might want something different on this. So it's pretty complicated, but the main part of this is for you to learn what your turning style is and what you want on certain cubes, and I don't know, what differences you want on others. So like, if you want strong magnets and stuff, then you're going to buy a cube with strong magnets. And then if you have one with weak magnets, then you're going to find out what you want on this. And not choose the ones on this, because this has strong magnets and this has weak magnets. So why would you have something on this in this if it's going to change too much? I don't know. It seems like I'm not really making any sense. I promise I am, and thank you all so much for watching. My next video will be out probably tomorrow, because this is not a very strong video. I need to make a stronger video, and I need some ideas. So if you have any suggestions, you can put them down in the comments below. I'll probably think of something though. So that's it for today, and I will see you all next time.